Welcome to this last topic on the noise and the last topic of analog communication course. This is a topic called as pre-emphasis and de-emphasis in FM modulation. See what happens in FM modulation. You know that FM receiver contains frequency discriminator. What this frequency discriminator will do, in that FM chapter you have studied, the FM receiver uses frequency discriminator. This frequency discriminator, for whatever the high frequency components, it adds more noise, and for low frequency it adds less noise. Okay, so it looks like this. The noise component looks like this. This is in frequency domain, and this is your noise of FM, frequency discriminator. For the signal which is present in the zero frequency, the noise will be less. As the frequency increases, the noise level also increases. Okay, and the same thing I will write on the other side also, like this. Okay, so that means what is happening? For the frequency, lower frequencies, lesser noise is added by the FM receiver. When the frequency is increasing, when the message signal frequency increases, then the noise added by your FM receiver also increases. Okay, so noise added by FM receiver is directly proportional to frequency of the message signal. So for high frequency message signal component, more noise is added. For low frequency message signal component, less noise is added. So noise is not equal. It is not uniformly added. For low frequency message signal components, low noise is added, and for high frequency message signal components, high noise is added. So now we should do something to avoid this unequal distribution of noise. For high frequency message, it adds high noise, and for low frequency message, it adds low noise. This should not happen. Okay, we should. If this happens, what happens? If this happens, and if it is not rectified, what happens in future? Because high frequency components are added with more noise, and wherever high frequency components of your message signal will be distorted, completely erased off. Wherever your high frequency components are present in the message signal, that will be completely distorted, erased off. And low frequency component of message signal will be not distorted. So this high frequency components of message signal will be distorted. So how it looks like if you are listening to a very good music with good sound system, whatever the bass and treble and that full noise music system sound will come, no extra sound which makes you which makes you feel good for the music. So those are all high frequency. The bass and the reverberation, those are all high frequency. So if in your FM, if those high frequencies are distorted because of more noise added to high frequency, those high frequencies are removed. So in your music system, you are not going to get that good effect of music at all, because high frequency components are removed because of high noise added for the high frequency component. So that type of FM cannot be used in a FM radio transmitter. Why? Because in radio transmitter, music is important. Whatever they transmit the same song should be heard by you. If they transmit a good music song, and when you are receiving in your radio, if only vocals are heard without any music at all, without any background music, if vocals are heard, will you feel better? No. The music should be heard with vocals as well as the background music. So background music is high frequency. Vocals is speech. Speech means low frequency. So low frequency will not be altered because of FM receiver. The FM receiver alters only high frequency, which is the background noise of the song. So if that should not happen, then we should do something else to the receiver to avoid adding more noise to the high frequency component of the message. So how to avoid adding more noise to the high frequency component of the message? We cannot avoid. So what we will do, we know that prevention is better than cure. So instead of curing it after adding noise, instead of removing noise, what we will do, we will take the prevention. Prevention is, see, you know that there is a fever coming. So what you do, you take the vaccine before only. Before a big disease comes, you take the vaccine before. So that why you take vaccine for any fever, thinking that fever will not come in future. So like that, what you should do, you know that noise will be added in the receiver of the FM. So what you should do is, you should pre-emphasize the FM wave before you modulate. Pre-emphasis in the sense, wherever the high frequency components are there for the message signal, those high frequency component of message signal amplitude you should increase. The amplitude of the message signal for the high frequency components should increase. Okay, and low frequency components you don't increase, that you keep it as it is. Whether the amplitude, whereas the amplitude of the high frequency component of message signal should be increased. So you are preventing. Okay, so what happens when you increase the amplitude of the message signal during a high frequency? Because the message signal amplitude is more, the power will be more, signal power will be more. Signal power is more, and noise, though it is added, the noise power will be less. So if signal power is more and noise power is less, what will be SNR? SNR will be more. So therefore, because the signal power is more in the high frequency, though there is a noise getting added in the high frequency, it will not affect much. Okay, so therefore, high frequency component of the message signal will not be eliminated. Okay, so though there is a noise getting added in the high frequency region, because you are increasing the amplitude of the message signal in the high frequency range, nothing will happen. And whatever you increase the amplitude in the high frequency range, after transmitting and after receiving, you should remove it back. Correct, no? Whatever you increase the amplitude, that you should decrease to the original level. That is why it is called pre-emphasis and de-emphasis. Pre-emphasis will come in the transmitter of FM. De-emphasis will come in the receiver of FM. See, I am going to write the diagram, block diagram. So first, what you have to use? You have to use a pre-emphasis filter. Pre-emphasis filter. Okay. Instead of directly sending the message signal to the FM modulator, before sending the message signal to the FM modulator, you send it to pre-emphasis filter, and after that you send it to FM modulator. After that you send it to FM modulator. Okay, then you transmit it, and after transmitting, there will be noise added in the channel. This is your channel. There will be noise added, and that is received by your FM receiver. Okay, FM receiver will receive, and here this FM receiver will add more noise for the high frequency. No problem. Why? Because I have increased the amplitude of high frequency component of the message signal. So if the noise is getting added also, no problem for us. So now the FM receiver output has to be given to de-emphasis. De-emphasis filter. It has to be given to de-emphasis filter. That means whatever you have added, increase the amplitude at the message signal, those amplitude after transmitting and receiving, you have to decrease it. So at the FM receiver, the input will be, the output of FM receiver should be given to de-emphasis filter. And again the output of de-emphasis filter will be your message signal. Okay, demodulated message. So you can write here as demodulated message. Now, how to perform this pre-emphasis? You came to know that pre-emphasis should be done for high frequency. Okay, whatever high frequency component of the message signal is there, those amplitude you need to increase. And what you should do in the de-emphasis, whatever the high frequency component message signal is there, those amplitude you should decrease. Whatever you increased here in the pre-emphasis for the high frequency components, the message signal amplitude increased, the same increased amount you have to decrease it here for the high frequency components. So how to write the frequency? Let us see which filter is that pre-emphasis and which filter is that de-emphasis filter, whether low pass or high pass or band pass or band reject. We will see that. Now here, how does the frequency response should come? This is frequency response of the pre-emphasis filter. Okay, this is frequency response of the pre-emphasis filter. How this pre-emphasis filter will be there? What happens here? You are not doing anything for the low frequency components. Only thing, you are increasing the amplitude of the high frequency. Where does high frequency come? Here. So this is high frequency, this is low frequency. Think like that. Okay. This is your low frequency values and this is your high frequency value. Now what you need to do for low frequency? You should not do anything, right? Only for high frequency, the amplitude should be increased. The amplitude should be increased means the filter should have some gain for the high frequency, no? And for low frequency, it should not have a gain. Correct? No. The gain should be 1 for low frequency. And the gain should be more for high frequency. So how the frequency response will come? For low frequency, consider this is 1, gain 1. The y-axis is gain. The y-axis is gain. So it will be 1 for low frequency, and for high frequency it will be 1 for low frequency. For high frequency the gain will be more, no? Because you need to increase the amplitude. If the gain is more, then only the amplitude will be increased. So what you should do now for high frequency, the gain will be more. So now like this. Now which filter is this? See the shape of the frequency response and tell me which filter. It is like a high pass filter. So therefore it is a high pass filter. Pre-emphasis filter is nothing but a high pass filter. Pre-emphasis filter is nothing but a high pass filter. Okay, and then what is this de-emphasis? What it should do? De-emphasis filter. We will see the frequency response of the de-emphasis filter. Frequency. Okay, this is your low frequency region. This is your high frequency region. And this is your gain of the de-emphasis filter. Now what you should do in the de-emphasis? Whatever the amount you increased for high frequency, that you have to decrease now. So during high frequency you should decrease the gain, and during low frequency the gain should be 1 only. You should not touch anything for low frequency. That means the gain should be 1 for low frequency. But for high frequency, whatever the gain you had here, that reverse gain you should write here. Is that clear? So now you are going to get like this. So for low frequency the gain will be 1 only. Here also the low frequency gain is 1. Here also the low frequency gain is 1. But for high frequency, instead of increasing the gain, for de-emphasis you should decrease the gain, because you should decrease the amplitude of the high frequency. So now it should be decreased. Like this. Now it looks like which filter? See the shape and tell. It looks like low pass filter. So remember, your de-emphasis filter is nothing but low pass filter. And pre-emphasis is nothing but high pass filter. What should be the gain? Whatever the gain you took here for pre-emphasis, it should be the reciprocal of that. That means if I take the gain value here as G, okay, then I have to take the gain value here as 1 divided by G. Then only this pre-emphasis and de-emphasis will give a good result for FM receiver. Okay, now what is the circuit for high pass filter and low pass filter? For pre-emphasis, for high pass filter, you have to write a simple resistor and then one more resistor and then a capacitor here in parallel. See R1 and R2. Okay, this you have to then give it to FM modulator. This you have to then give unto FM modulator. So this is just this is called as high pass filter. High pass filter is nothing but a pre-emphasis filter. You can call high pass filter as a pre-emphasis filter. So here you have to give a message signal as input. First you should give the message signal to high pass filter, then that is given to FM modulator. Okay, so this is your pre-emphasis filter. Now what you should write for de-emphasis filter? First, okay, this here you are going to get FM output. Here you have to take FM input. That FM input is given to FM demodulator. After this FM demodulator, then that you have to give it to a low pass filter. A low pass filter is simply a R and C component. R in series and C in parallel. RC component. Ground. So here you are going to get demodulated message signal. Demodulated message signal. Okay, now what is this? This is nothing but your low pass filter, and the low pass filter is nothing but de-emphasis filter. De-emphasis filter. So these are the circuit diagrams to implement pre-emphasis and de-emphasis. So these are the circuit diagrams to implement pre-emphasis and de-emphasis. This is just a short note about pre-emphasis and de-emphasis filter. And this is applicable only for FM modulators, not for AM modulators. FM modulators.